Welcome to this presentation on the TEEC paragraph. In this presentation, I'm going to explain to you what each of those letters stands for, and I will show you an example paragraph which will hopefully give you some ideas about what you need to do to write your two history paragraphs. Hopefully by the end of this presentation, you'll be like old SpongeBob over here, and you will be able to write the best history assignment you have ever written. So, what do the letters stand for? So the T in TEEEC stands for topic sentence, and this is probably very familiar to you because you've done it in English last term. The E are the explaining sentences. This is where you elaborate on the point in your paragraph and you explain your point. The next E is for evidence or examples. Again, you'll remember this from English when you did persuasive writing. So in history, it's always imperative that you back up your points with evidence or examples. The last E is evaluation. This is where you explain what the evidence shows and how it supports your point. And finally, we have the clincher. The clincher is where you sum up your arguments and remind the reader of what the point of your paragraph has been. So I'm now going to take you through each of these with an example sentence or sentences for each, and hopefully that'll give you some ideas about how you need to turn your notes into your paragraphs. So why can't we just write the answers to the questions and put them all together and that become your assignment? Why do we have to follow this structure? So a paragraph develops one main point or idea through a series of related sentences. So this means that the reader understands what you're trying to say. What is it that you're trying to tell them? They're very important because they also give you a way to organize your ideas in a logical manner. And that means we, the reader, can follow your ideas too, and your points make sense to us. Right, so topic sentence. What is a topic sentence? A topic sentence is a statement of fact that reveals to the reader what the paragraph will be about. It should never say, this paragraph will be about, or I am going to tell you about. It is just a statement of fact that reveals to the reader the paragraph is going to be about Pompeii and why it's so important, or the paragraph is going to be about the Colosseum and why it's such a architectural marvel, or it's going to be about Otzi the Iceman and why he was such a significant find. That should be clear from your topic sentence. So in this example, I'm doing the Titanic, and I'm going to explain why the Titanic is so important and famous. That's the main point of that first body paragraph, you guys. So let's have a look at my sentence here. The luxury passenger liner, the Titanic, was an engineering marvel and a symbol of the wealth and luxury of the 20th century. So once a reader has read this topic sentence, they know I'm going to be talking about the Titanic, and they know I'm going to be talking about it being an engineering marvel and a symbol of luxury and wealth. So this is all my main point about the Titanic. Right? Why is it so important? Why is it so famous? Yep. Okay. Explaining sentence. In your explaining sentences, you need to ensure you consider all of the information, that should say you have gathered for your focus questions. So you need to explain the time period, the civilization, why it is famous, and why people should visit the site. Now, you do not need to explain them in that order. You need to think about what will be the most logical order to put those ideas. And you don't necessarily need to put them in order of the way you found the information in your research journal. You have to think about, how can I combine information to put these like ideas together into one sentence? Let's have a look at my